How's it going, everybody? This is Siri here, and I'm here to give you as much information that you are going to need for Monday when Battleworld ends up launching. Now, there's going to be a lot of information that you need to know for yourself, your alliance captains, and how to really tackle this. Now, I'm not saying to go out and level up all these characters. I'm actually telling you to do the opposite of that. Wait until you get to that portion, see if you need to power up any of your characters any further. If you do, maybe throw a few resources into them, but don't pre-build. I've been saying that for quite some time now. As far as the information I want to give you is, during the Strike Spot video, the Monday, November 3rd is going to be the first day for Battleworld. That first week is going to be a no-season leaderboard event. That means it's just kind of get your feet wet, kind of see how it feels, put all the feedback in, that way they can start making the changes required. November 10th is going to be the first strike season. That's going to run for 3 weeks as opposed to the 4 weeks that the normal seasons are going to run. Now, we've seen from the past when they've done those raid events or new raids come out, they usually do like a first strike, then they end up really ramping up the difficulty once the official ones come out. I'm hoping they do something like that. We'll see what kind of changes end up coming because of this. Now, if we end up taking a look, this right here is a chart that we basically got from the Strike Spot video. The normal difficulty is going to be for week 1. You need to hit 750,000 points. That way you can unlock going straight to difficulty 1, 2, or 3, depending wherever your alliance is going to end up going. On difficulty 3, you need to hit 2.5 million points. Once you do that, you can go into difficulty 4 on week 3. If you hit 6.5 million points, you can jump to difficulty 5 for week 4. And this right here is basically going to be the non-events. This is going to be week 1, week 2, week 3. So the week 2 through 4 right here is going to be the first strike portion of the battle world. So we'll see if they end up adding maybe difficulty 6, 7, and 8, where it's going to be a recommended Diamond 1, Purple 1, Diamond 2, Purple 2, Diamond 3, Purple 3, to really get more engagement. That way it's not going to be such a walk in the park that we've seen from the Strike Spot video, because looking at the power level of those nodes, it really was easy, and I want something more challenging. I know a lot of other people are looking for that nice challenge for the battle world. Let me know in the comments if I'm kind of thinking out kind of on my own, but I kind of feel a lot of people are feeling that sentiment. Now, as far as the missions go right here, for Zone 1, Day 1, the Mission 1 and 2 are going to be those regular node missions. It's not going to be the Herald missions or the Elite or the Spec Ops. They're basically kind of think of that as like a raid node. You need to get through 6 waves to get the clear. You want to make sure you clear at least 4 waves. That way it's going to kind of maximize the points. That way you can get to the next zone on the following day. So for Mission 1, you have to use city characters. You're going to get a bonus for the Superior 6. We're going to end up looking at the Spec Ops to find the best way to really utilize this. And then I'm going to show you my roster on how I'm kind of planning for this as well. For Mission 2, you need Spider-Verse. You're going to get bonuses for the Spider Society. The Herald mission, you need to use the Cosmic characters. Annihilators will give you that bonus. So if you don't have, say, Thanos Endgame, you can sub in a Cosmic character. They're just not going to get the bonuses for that. It might be something like the arena tags are open for this Herald mission. For the Elite mission, it's going to be like this on all of them. Think of this as it's the season of the Astral team. Maybe in about 4 or 5 months, they'll end up doing another season, and it will be a different team that will get the bonuses, stuff like that. For Zone 2, Day 2, you have to use Mercenaries. You're going to get bonuses for Mercs for money. So like Taskmaster, he's not getting the bonus, but you can use him there if you need to. Mission 2 is going to be Villain and Global. Bonuses for the Cabal team. And considering Cabal is a 3-person team, you kind of have to choose a Villain Global character to slot in the 4th and 5th slot on here. For the Herald mission, you have to use Mutant. You're going to get bonuses for Alpha Flight. Zone 3 is Skill or Mystic or Bio. The Annihilators will be getting the bonus. So you can see right here, 2 of these nodes are going to require the Annihilators. They're going to be very important. And considering they are a legendary unlock team, I don't really hate that. For Mission 2, Global or Epic or Legendary. Bonuses for Illuminati. hero global controller, or hero and global or controller. So it's kind of a mix in there, but that's going to be the out of time teams, what you're going to want to use here. Now, if you don't build up your out of time, you can probably sub somebody in. I did a video previously for the power trios. I'm going to be doing an updated one with the Astral team and these teams included. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. I know a lot of you enjoyed that video, so I'm going to be doing an updated one to fit these teams in now that we know what teams are going to be needed for the battle world. I'm going to try to slot in the best legendary teams as well to really maximize that video for you guys. For Zone 4, Day 4, you have to use X-Men. Extreme X-Men is going to get the bonus. Bio or Asgardian, and the Undying is going to be getting the bonus for here. The Herald mission's interesting. Horseman or MSF Original or Apocalypse. The MSF Originals will be getting the bonuses. Those 4 original characters that we have, they can slot like Apocalypse in there. For Zone 5, Day 5, City or Support, Hive Mind will be getting the bonus. And we saw that, I think they got like a 200% damage boost when we were watching that Strike Fox video, so pretty crazy. Villain and Tech, so that's going to be the Orcus team for Mission 2. Hero and Mystic, Night Stalkers will begin the bonus. So because this is Hero and Mystic, I don't believe that Agatha's going to be working in here. If it said or, then that should be kind of a combination, but it says and, so it's going to be that dual trait. So Agatha's not going to be there for the Night Stalkers Herald mission. Now, I did put on here the bonus mission that we saw, which is the Asgardian, and Odin gets the bonuses. I believe the raid key tags are going to be open for this, because we saw in the video, as soon as the hero cosmic character took a turn, which was Cosmo, the safeguard applied to the full team. So that's kind of cool. The bonus that Odin gave was when he used his basic core ability energy went to the team. So he does look very, I want to say kind of required, because when we saw what they did without Odin, they kind of got trounced. Now, the meat and potatoes of this video is going to end up being this portion here, which is the Spec Ops portion of this. So what we have here is, I have it color coded for you guys. If anything that has this magenta color is going to be Team 1, which is going to be that Mission 1 right here. So that would be Superior 6. We can see here Spider Slayer, Craven, Doc Ock, Green Goblin Classic. And we ended up missing this character right here. I'm going to color him in after this video. But these are going to be the characters that you need to send on the Spec Ops. Now, you have to send 10 characters out at a time, and each of these characters can be sent out 5 times. So 5 people are going to have to play without Lizard, 5 will play without Green Goblin Classic, Doc Ock, and so forth. So you really need to maximize how you're going to be sending this out. Now, they also have on here Mysterio and Vulture, who are usually the 2 main ones that get subbed in. So if somebody's sending out Green Goblin Classic, I would not want them sending out, say, a Vulture or a Mysterio, because he is so important to the team. When you send him out, whoever's going to be doing that Mission 1 without Green Goblin Classic, they're kind of hampering themselves. So me as a captain, if I say, you send out Green Goblin Classic, now you can sub in Vulture for that. If somebody's subbing out or sending out the Spider Slayer, I might use that person as well to send out, say, a Vulture, something of that sort. Or we have these 5 tags right here, then the 6th and 7th person can send out a Vulture and Mysterio, if that kind of makes sense. You really need to maximize how you're sending people out on these Spec Op missions. Now, for Team 2, we have a Ghost Spider, Penny, Pavitra, Peter B. Parker, and Spider-Man Noir. It looks like whoever's going to be required for missions 1, 2, and 3 right here, those characters are usually in missions 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have a Silver Surfer, Ultimus, Gore, Thanos, Endgame, and Gladiator on this portion right here. Where down here for the Cabal, it's mission 8, 7, and 6. So you really want to see the best way that you're going to be sending these out. You may want to rotate or if somebody doesn't have that G19 for say Sasquatch, you as a captain need to make sure that you're watching everybody's roster to see how you're going to be sending this out. So I'm actually sending this to my alliance captains as far as trying to get everything prepared over the weekend. That way you can really maximize how we're going to be sending this out. The nice thing is the website, the msf.gg, was updated where it's automatically going to be updating the roster for you. So whoever's a captain kind of go through, look at the list, see who has a 1 diamond Namor or a 1 diamond Guardian, because you might try to get somebody on that mission, but that person doesn't actually have the diamond. So you really need to utilize the website to maximize how you're going to be doing these spec op missions. It's going to be very important, mainly for the leaderboard portion, because I believe you can not really hit the spec ops points and still make it to the next zone. But if you're trying to really push the leaderboard to get those rewards, you need to make sure that you maximize these spec ops. So if we keep looking through here, you can kind of see how I have everything color coded. I'm gonna make sure to add lizard for the color, and if you guys want this, I can save it and I'll have it on my Discord channel. That way you guys can kind of take a look at how the chart is actually set up for you guys. Now, something I wanted to go over as well was my saved squads right here. So for the saved squads, we end up going to the tower tab. That's where I have everything set up. Let me jump over here. So mission 1, we have the Superior 6 team right here. So if I was to sub out a Green Goblin Classic, I can throw in, say, a Vulture or a Mysterio, depending if I want to get rid of the immunity or if I want to get rid of the speed up. If there's a lot of heroes on the nodes, so you really need to look at the nodes to see what best options can end up being. Mission 2, we have the Spider Society. Mission 3, we have the Annihilator team. Then we go to next day. So we have now the Mercs for Money team, the Cabal team, the Alpha Flight team. Zone 3, we have the Annihilators, Illuminati Out of Time. Then we have the Extreme X-Men, Undying, which Scarlet Witch is going to be very important for the Spec Ops and the missions. So for the Spec Ops, there is going to be on here a G15 on Zone 4, Scarlet Witch Zombie right here. And that's where you also have to use your Undying. So people saying to not push for Scarlet Witch Zombie, you really need to make sure you get that Scarlet Witch Zombie for your alliance. So try to spend cores, do what you can to try to get that unlock taken care of. Because we see Scarlet Witch Zombie right here. We also see her here where you need to get her at that 3 yellow, and her unlock is only 2 yellow. So that's going to be kind of important for you guys as well. So for the next mission right here, this was the Herald mission. This one here was the MSF Originals. Then we go to the next day, it was Hive Mind, Orcus, Night Stalkers. And then here we end up having the Pegasus team. And here I have the Astral team start getting built up, which it looks like the Ancient One's going to be the first one being unlocked for us. So that's great. She gives that speed up if you do get the Awakened for her in War. Otherwise, in the Battleworld, she gets the speed up, which the team really needs that speed up portion of it. Then the last one is going to end up being, I put on here the Bifrost with the Odin. Now, Loki is going to be kind of important because he's the one where it was the passive. When that hero cosmic character takes the turn, the Safeguard ends up coming to the team. I want to see if I can fit Hela in here. I might end up dropping like Beta Ray Bell. I want to keep Sylvie because she has that turn meter rewind. That's going to be pretty important. The heals from the Team Loki is going to be good. Fall, they are going to be pretty important as far as how this is going to end up playing out. I think Beta Ray and Loki can both be subbed out. We'll have to see. Now, if you don't have Odin, try to use your Bifrost team. If they're not big, just do what you can. I don't invest in them because this is such an old team. Same with the Pegasus. Just do what you can and try to bide your time until the Astral team comes out. That's going to be very important. I don't like how they're trying to push using these older teams when we have the new solutions already. Like, we already have the Orcus team, so we don't really need the Pegasus team. We already have the Night Stalkers team. We don't need the Bifrost team. but they're really trying to pigeonhole you into building these older teams up higher more when you don't really need to. So please don't waste your resources on there. Like I said, this document's going to end up being on my Discord. I'll put the link in the description below as well. Just make sure that you guys do the copy, do whatever you need to do on this to try to make any changes. But I want to make sure that this video came out. That way you can have all the information that you need for Monday. If you do enjoy this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, have a wonderful rest of the day.